First of all, it's just hit me that we have the longest intro ever. Like between that intro, do you know how many things have happened?
National anthem.
So many.
Loyalty pledge.
Yeah, but it is finally out
The
of
intro is as long as
so
the
much.
amount of material I have on today.
You know, let's make it shorter.
But I'll talk to the producer.
Yeah.
Just put like Wamlambe Zapo.
Wamlambe!
Guy.
Wamlambe! Welcome to T. Anyway, the hashtag is T. At the Trail Live. My name is Amina Abdurabad. These are my panelists. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Greet the
Also, your
audience. Say
natural
hello
hair
to
is
everybody.
absolutely beautiful.
Hello.
People didn't need to know that I usually
Yeah,
don't have my natural hair. The other weeks, no, my
Wow.
dad knows.
You know, the people who you compliment and they still find something
Something
wrong
to
in the compliment. You're like, but
Your
how, babes?
natural hair
But
looks
how?
lovely.
It's called low
beautiful.
self-esteem, I guess. Anyway, listen, we have a lot to talk about.
My voice is Nini. It's attracting, yanks, you know.
Nama yangs.
So I've been trying to.
what?
I've been trying
Yanks.
to keep like a.
How did that come? Natural hair.
Let's
yanks,
just-
Okay, mem compliment.
You just felt
Nikasema
like felt
karuka nayo,
because
so pia mimi
hairline said
niliambiwa.
goodbye a long time ago.
No, let's do better.
So my
let's
problem
just
is that-
let's look at something here. Let's do better. In that we're coming back in a bit. Butita, you still have time.
you are not going to
Recovery
talk
time.
about
All right, so
it.
let's take a look
Like
at,
Yeah,
some of
okay.
the stories that made headlines this week. Taxi man converts his boxing ring. I'm not sure who won the fight. Who won? Stick around to find out what exactly happened. Get yourself a hangar, or is it a parking? Aye, because you cannot buy your plane, your own plane for as low as 90K. That's what K is auctioning. Now, the question is it really worth it? The Boys Club buys President Uhuru Kenyatta a whiskey worth 480K. Lens. Asanteni sana kwa kujiunga nasi. Now, our governor, I feel like we need to be friends at this point. Now, he turned his office into a worshipping place. Was it genuine, though?
It's long, but it's cool.
Yeah,
Yes,
that-
yes.
the end is a bit punchy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ai nafaa mtu
Makes
aimbe
just
hapo
wanna-
kidogo.
I like how you guys always act like you don't know we are on air.
Oh,
Okay.
We are?
All right. We are.
Are we
We are on air.
wanatuona sahi?
Sahi.
And so basically you're saying, wherever somebody's seated right now,
Yeah.
when they look at their TV, they can see us.
I can
Yeah.
see how people by the attack people in their cars. Kama anakuuliza maswali hivi. And by the way, cases of civilians attacking police officers, by the way, it's becoming an issue. It seems to now become by then even normal. Because guys were standing outside for a long time,
Right.
watching this go down. Take a look. Okay, wait. Okay, so start the video again. I hope I don't get into trouble for this. So when the video began, am I the only one who thought
That it was
It
bad.
was bad.
man.
that
Manners.
maybe
You are the last one.
it
Sio
was
that
just...
tunafikiria hivyo.
Imagine it's
A deal gone bad.
Actually,
know?
when I saw it, I was like, maybe I'm a perv because why does this look like what I think it looks like?
It looks exactly like what we think it looks like.
Yeah. Maybe that's why people were not coming to sort of
they were like,
and
"Oh,
why were
let's
they not
give them
making
a
any
moment."
sounds as well? That's also...
Yeah, you know.
Someone should
Yeah, because
scream
what-
and say like help. And it's
Yes,
like,
but
Oh,
there were no
that's
sounds.
what you meant.
yeah.
But it was more like, come
But-
here
but-
and take
but
this
mimi
thing.
niliona-
And then the guy was carried out like a, he was carried out like a sack. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And it was so so effortless. They were like, oh, that's what he. Oh, so it's not what we thought.
But-
it's the other thing. Tumtoe basi.
Can you imagine calling your friend to tell them this story? I would not.
Ati nimeshikwa.
Ati
umedu-
boss, acha nikwambia, nimeshikwa lakini sijashikwa. I think nitakuwa wanted.
Ati umefanya
Askari
nini
was
upiga
pulled out very
polisi?
quickly.
I don't know how people get to that point. I don't. There's no level of intoxication of
I think
there's no drug
Can
I
I
would
tell you
take
what
and a
happened to me?
police.
There was a time
officer.
I was in a taxi, and then it was back in the day when there was no particular amount.
Right.
So when you get to where you're going,
You
the driver can
negotiate,
just
yeah.
change the amount.
That's true.
So you actually
I
know
remember.
about this. When I had cakes and stuff in the car. I was going to the office,
Right.
and then this driver decides when we've arrived near Lonro House. Now we're no longer paying 5 SOC. Now we're paying a G. And when I was like, no, that's, do you know, he started fighting me. Like he was throwing cakes in the car.
You're kidding.
I'm not joking. Please note,
Yeah.
people were standing on the on the pavement
Just
watching.
watching.
an askari was standing on the other side watching as this man is throwing things in the car. It's an entire fight.
No one is doing anything.
No one is doing anything.
And you guys
I'm trying
clearly
to-
didn't look.
I'm trying to open the door. He keeps locking it.
Yeah.
So now I'm scared.
Right.
So I'm like, help me, help me. No one is even. They're just watching the. They're like,
But she as Kenyans, we
In
want
fact,
to
what-
watch and see
no.
where it will go down. Then now
So,
when
no, and I
you
explained
know
to him,
it hit
so
the fan,
it
that's
was-
when we want to
no,
come
and
and
it was
help.
back in the day when M-Pesa was not yet like an acceptable form of payment.
Right.
So he was refusing M-Pesa. He wanted liquid cash. So I told him, we're near the bank. Let me go withdraw because I only have M-Pesa at the moment. He's like, utoke kwa hii gari.
Yeah, but
It was
I mean,
an actual fight,
my
and
thing
guys just
is-
watched.
My thing is, and people, it's very unfortunate that people do that and then they record. But my thing is, when it comes to attacking a police officer, how do we get to there? I will. You understand what? Like,
Yeah, like
how
what
do you-
mental frame do you
Yeah.
have to think, you
Mimi-
know what, I'm not going to
Mimi-
jail,
Yeah.
I'm going to fight the cop. How?
Mi naweza sema hivi, first of all it's wrong kuattack polisi, ni wrong sana. Kunafaa kuwa na the level of respect, but saa ingine unapatanga kuna watu kasirika vibaya. Unaweza pata pia kuna vile alihandoliwa akareact vibaya. Kuna wale watu wanajua kureact, sawa polisi amenimishandle lakini mimi ndatulia tu jueni serikali.
That's true.
Unaweza pata yeye ili go out of hand, unaona?
Labda
So
alipata
pande
vibaya.
zote vile watu wamekuwa na handoliana generally si poa. Kuna mapolisi pia wamekuwa na mishandle watu na kuna watu pia wamekuwa na
This
wana
cop,
mishandle
did he
police.
go to Kiganjo? He didn't throw a punch. He was just there. You know, I was expecting a bit of kung fu fighting.
I don't know why they hugged for so long.
Yes.
It was like the Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Right.
They were the ones who
Like-
hugged, right?
like-
Because there was a
Yeah.
point where
the
the,
waiting for the ref,
cop,
the
the
ref
guy
never
was
showed
like
up.
holding the cop's shoulder. That's why I was like, is this a Friday night date? You know, is this
Hao
something funny?
wanajuana. Sasa watu walikuwa hivyo hapo hivi. Hao wanajuana.
Because he was like holding him at some point. I'm like, okay.
I was just
Now
like,
he's
"Eh,
just
that
enjoying
cop."
this.
And there was no noise.
I was like, what is
Nothing,
that
like,
cop doing? I was
Okay,
like,
I'm very. You guys are not,
Me-
Butita, you're not wondering why Amina and Cindy for some reason expected noise from this
listen,
fight.
Anita, wait. Listen, let's just go to another shocking story. It's not really shocking anymore. I just really wish that these stories were more about development. This week, Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko took to Sonko TV, Facebook Live. I don't know why I said it. I said it.
Previously on Sonko.
I know. Actually, we should have that as a
Actually,
series.
yeah, because
Yeah.
he's always on the
we
show.
should. Yeah, we should actually.
Actually, he should be on the panel at this rate.
We should be paying him for content at this point. I feel like he's going to sue us. Unajua hiyo kuna madeni hapa county. So now there was a press session happening. It was for the county revenue allocation bill, right? So now Kenyans, however, noticed something unusual at the altar. A whiskey bottle. Check it out. You guys, okay, but let me ask you, Anita, because I mean, Anita, Cindy, Butita, do you drink? You don't drink?
That's
I
why I
think-
party
Butita
with
is
him.
the only one
His
on the
job is
panel
to
who doesn't
ensure
drink.
that I get home.
So I want to ask a question, right? So now when people
First of all, that
drink, is there
Lawanda
a level
word of player
that you
has-
get to,
Where you
and then you
forget
feel
that-
no, you don't
Mimi hata-
forget
mimi
that
hata
you're
shida.
so high, you just feel like.
Oh, yes.
God,
there were-
like
yes.
to the
there's
point
a reason.
of prayer. Because sometimes people, I think people get high and
Yeah.
they even get deep,
Elevated.
they get
Yes,
emotional.
yeah.
Yeah.
They get,
Yes,
you know,
yeah,
nini
so
kicheza kwa
sometimes
bar.
you're just like,
Uninyunyuzie
Oh
maji.
my
Yeah,
God,
and
it's
people-
a hit,
yeah.
and it's always played at midnight, 1 a.m. Because that's the time when you know
You're so elevated, you can
you
can
are
understand
like,
God.
That time you're not even there with
You're the
your
most
wine.
high.
I know you've not paid the bill, 2 bottles down. I don't know what it is about alcohol and making it very spiritual, but also Kenyans are very interesting. They looked at that clip and the first thing they
they saw
noticed
was
was
the
there's
booze.
alcohol.
Waliona Yohana
They're
pia
like-
kwa ndani.
That bottle looks
Johanna.
familiar. I think we drink too much as a country, for real,
No.
because we can sport a
You know what?
bottle
For
of
once, I actually
whiskey
want to.
from-
No, for once, I want to defend him. What?
Listen, no. Butita said. Butita said there was an ad on that screen. You have to say that joke for the people who did not hear it.
Si ni Yohana alikuwa
Hi.
kwa.
Anyway, Anita, you were saying?
No, I was saying, for once, I actually want to defend this dude. It's not wrong for somebody who's prayerful to drink also, because the way the story has been portrayed is you cannot possibly be praying and there's booze in front of you. I'm like, do you know Kenyans? Kenyans at
No, but sinaweza kakushika at any
even
time.
even no
But-
even
but
prayer
pia mimi-
meetings,
pia mimi
even
naweza
prayer
mtetea.
meetings,
Pia mimi
prayer
naweza
meetings.
mtetea.
What do you
Pengine-
think they congregate for?
Pengine hakuwa anakunywa.
Sio,
Pengine hakuwa
chai,
anakunywa.
no, chai ilikwisha 1972. Squeezy,
Oh,
you go,
mpya.
when you hear
New
prayer
age.
meeting, you're like, higher, we're going to be elevated
What
to God's
if-
status.
Oh, yeah,
What
wamlambe.
if hiyo ndio siku aliokoka?
Sayo.
After.
Zinafter hapo.
Katikati ya bash.
Sasa ingine mko mnaelewa vitu.
Anita hata wewe umeenda Milan na Kiza. Hebu niambie kuna saa katikati ya hiyo nini saa 9?
I mean, I'm the most emotional drinker you know.
Anyway, the hashtag is TTTT at the Trend Live. We want to hear your thoughts about it. Kulikuwa na shida ama kuna shida? We'll talk to you in a bit when we get back. Let's pay some bills. And welcome back. Now, livestock thieves are said to have changed tact because they have strategy meetings and how they evolve and grow as an industry.
They have a chama for
I don't
stealing.
know. So they're changing it. The thing is, it's changing. It's their parliament is clearly more organized. Anyway, so now they've changed tact in Nyandarua County. Instead of stealing the whole cow, we're going to take a cow. You know, I mean, they now decided let's wake up an hour earlier than the farmers and then milk their cows, take their share, and then leave.
This is my only question. How insecure are the farms in Nyandarua? Do you know for somebody to come to your compound, go to your cow, milk your cow and leave, and nobody notices?
Or how many cows are there? Because I'm just thinking, if it's one cow, if you milk it, there's a bit of noise.
Maybe they know how to really milk it.
No, because I grew up on a farm, and we had a cow shed.
Maybe the cow doesn't make a lot of noise. If you know
they
how
don't
to
really
use arimis. I don't know. I never milked a cow.
Plus pia ni usiku.
I have.
You milked a cow?
I grew up on a farm in Eldoret, you know this.
Okay, as she says, please get the camera on her, and then now she repeats that statement. How she milked a cow.
I know how to milk a cow. No, I've milked a cow. I know how to milk a cow.
It's not about your beginning, it's about your end. Finishing strong.
No, I'm very proud of my cow milking skills. But anyway.
The point is, how do you milk it quietly? And tell us the secrets.
So where the cow shed is, they're eating while you're milking them. So there's generally not a lot. I don't know what you could possibly be doing to a cow to make it make noise as you milk it.
I don't
know.
Doesn't it know?
Whatever you're picturing, stop picturing it.
No, not like that. I'm saying I would make noise. You're not my.
It happened at night, but I don't overthink.
The time, I don't know.
It's like it's something they're used to, I guess. So it doesn't.
Like, why do they put cow dung though?
But sasa unajua kuna wizi
ingine. Even these thieves,
what do you mean they put cow dung?
Like the thieves in the Nyandarua, after milking the cows, that smear the udders with cow dung. I really need to know.
It's part of their tact as well. They informed us.
That lesson really skip. Really,
they do that maybe like for fingerprints.
Lakini mimi unajua mimi ushanganga. Unajua nisikianga kuna dhambi kubwa na ndogo. Sasa una imagine siku ya mwisho tu uko side moja na mtu aliba 20 billion ya kukamua ng'ombe.
Imagine.
Usiku.
No, but it's not even that, because you see, when I was growing up, we had a watchman. For you to come in, milk the cow, and leave, the watchman must have seen you.
And most farmers,
you know, inside job.
There has to be. It always is. Yeah. It always is.
But now there are many. It's like
I know, but
the cases are rampant. It's a cartel. Who are going around
That's why they have tax strategies, meetings, and they smear
cow dung on the others.
You see the way Bob Colimo had boys club.
That's ngombe.
Now these guys have their own WhatsApp group.
Oh gosh. All right. So now, as we keep it pushing and keep it moving, in fact, let's talk about no, babe.
Lakini unajua kuna kitu depressing kama kwenda kukamua ng'ombe upate hakuna kitu.
Imagine. That's your bread and butter and there's nothing.
Nothing about this story does not sound normal at all.
But at that point, the cow is going to make noise though, right? I think, no?
Yes.
So maziwa.
I don't know. I've never tried milking a milkless
cow.
Okay.
Mnakunywa maziwa za wizi sana hii Kenya.
No, did you used to drink it straight from the bucket like?
No, they used to boil it, babes. We were civilized.
You see your boy.
You're not a real cowgirl, man.
Oh no, but my first time to try, it actually went into my mouth straight because I did this and it just.
Seriously?
Yeah, and we used to have those like metal bucket thingies.
I can't imagine Anita as a farmer.
All right, guys, let's talk about the boys club. Actually, let's talk about the boys club.
Boys, our club.
So now there's alcohol. Your club. How's this your club?
No, his is the Cute Boys Association.
You're not part of any
boys club.
This is the boys
Lanes.
club. All right, so now during the memorial service of former Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore, the late, of course, President Uhuru revealed that the boys club members, led by former Gatanga MP Peter Kenneth, consumed a special gift that was actually meant for him. And I really liked, by the way, how he spoke. It was really nice, right? Yeah. And so he said it was his, wakakunywa, wakamaliza, sasa tuko hapa. The cost of the bottle has now taken center stage. So it's 180K. I'm so confused how this is the story.
Mimi kwanza Amina.
If that's how much we earn.
Haina shida. Mimi kwanza yani kitu yote ya
Oh, it's
igurumi
460. I'm so sorry.
siwezi
460, not
pitisha
480.
10,000 kitu yote igurumi haitumii moto yani 460,000 kitu ya kukunywa
Unakunywa unaenda choo.
And then you pee.
Na ni hivyo.
That's
Listen,
it.
if you like the
Seriously.
finer things, and I cannot even believe Anita is saying this. Anita, are you about to lie?
You're the queen of
right
the finer
here.
things in life.
Of course. Oh, infinity and beyond.
Yeah.
Of luxury.
I just feel
unajua
Lens.
tot moja ni
I-
32,000
I just feel we
But
really
if-
didn't need to know that. It's good you bought him a gift, you didn't need to tell everybody. I found it a bit socially insensitive. You're parading it to an audience where just a few days ago, somebody was, in the news for having tarmacked, being a straight A student, not getting a job. Things are difficult. But the thing that you want to announce is, hey, guess what?
But-
we got our monies together and nobody really needs
But-
to know
but-
that.
but
I'm
Cindy-
sure the
I mean,
president has
okay,
received
but-
many gifts
Not-
from many other clubs and many other distinguished people. They didn't have to parade it. I just feel
Hapana,
it shouldn't have been news.
First of all, may his soul rest in peace, but also...
life ni hivyo.
Yeah, life
So,
is not
so what,
fair.
I, no, what, I, what I want to
Let them have
understand
fun.
is there's friends who spend that much on their friends. I'm just saying,
As pengine ni pesa
Clearly,
kidogo
that-
I
kwao.
need new friends.
Life ni
Because
hivyo.
if you
I
guys
have-
are my friends,
I think if
I just feel you've been, not spending enough.
Okay,
Okay.
hata unajua pia nyinyi kwa girls club yenyu hamjakatazwa kununuliana vitu, unaona?
Amina and
So
Cindy,
it's
I'm just
life.
saying.
Wacha buy hizo vitu.
It's about 6 months to my birthday, so...
Mimi
And it's actually
hiyo
true.
unajua hiyo
Anita paid for
kikunywa,
my baby
hiyo
shower,
kikunywa
by the
unafaa
way.
uleweka 6 months. Juu
You don't
hawezi
have to tell
waste hiyo
people,
pesa
babe.
kulewa
Mimi
na
sio kama-
24 hours.
No, you're not.
Mimi
You're
sio
not.
kama Peter Kennedy,
Yes, you don't have to.
First of all,
Exactly. So you see
baby
my
shower was for
point.
4 people. Si tulienda java
No,
tukakunywa
that's
chai
fine,
naifanya
but you
sound-
see,
I'm joking,
where?
I'm
It's
joking.
my
Where?
point.
All right,
Do you
we
know
got to
how
take
I
a break. We got
tarmacked?
to take a break. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe they were not showing it off. Maybe they were just.
So how
they
did
were
we
having
find out?
fun.
But we
just
also
talking.
found
They can
out.
afford
You know, you
it.
can
went
trade
ahead
in.
to
Unaweza
announce.
trade in hiyo
Should they
mzinga na
not
gari.
have fun? I mean,
No,
maybe
they
the
can,
timing
and
was
they're
off.
entitled to it's a hard-earned money, but you don't have to tell
them
everybody.
have fun.
No,
But that's
tena
what
wema
people do on
nenda
social
zako.
media, Cindy. They live their best lives.
Wacha wacha
You know?
I just feel that if it's a true gift,
Mkanunulia
you
na
don't
soda
have
dogo.
to tell everybody
Yeah.
about it. If it was worth 10K, it wouldn't be news because it's for
Okay.
60.
All right, we're taking a break.
Waligongwa.
I just want to know what it's like to drink
gonna be
something worth for
Waligongwa.
60K.
Waligongwa
That's
ili
all I want
kaonane
to know.
kitu.
And welcome back. All right, so now this excited everybody. It did. Now, following the expiry of the notice auction, planes abandoned at the Wilson Airport. The Kenya Airports Authority has now made good their threat and advertised the sale this week. Now, did you know that you can own a plane? As they say now, the Secretary have said, you can own a plane for as low as 90,000 bob. 90K.
Wow.
90.
I'm
Ngoja.
sorry. You know the way when Thika Superhighway was being constructed, the biggest issue were thieves stealing scrap metal. You know, the rails and the poles and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, how come nobody steals plane? You know, I was just sitting there and thinking that's a lot of scrap metal.
Because you need to know how to fly it.
Yeah.
You need to know how to operate it.
Unajua-
Maybe
And you need to know where to
it's not
take
a
it.
gari.
Hata
You
shida
see,
sio-
it's
shida
a
sio
car.
90K.
Once you've learned how to drive, I
Utainua-
don't think you can ever forget.
utainua
But now a
90K.
plane is a different story. How will you get
I'm
that
just
plane?
like-
Haina
No, but
shida.
guys,
This
guys,
is-
It is
no,
90.
we are 4 of us.
Yeah.
Surely, between our salaries here,
Yes.
we can afford to buy
We
this
No,
can
plane.
that's not the problem.
Let's do this, man.
Pilot.
You guys, have you
Let's
seen
not
Drake?
ball on a
Drake has his
budget.
own plane.
But nani
Are we
atalipa
comparing
pilot?
ourselves to a multi?
Amina.
It's called pray.
Million
from my lips to
dollar
God's ears.
selling.
Amina.
Also, if you love me,
Nani
just buy me
atalipa
the
pilot?
plane.
Juu pilot pekee 500,000 per month. Kuosha ndege 36,000
Okay,
per day.
no, alafu to 50K, sijui
Alafu
insurance.
utasikia kuna
You're just
mafuta
like, this is
kuna
why-
mafuta fulani ya 56,000 tunafaa kuipakanga
No.
sijui wapi.
This feels like those Subaru boys who buy cars they can't afford. You know, like, oh, I want to go and... then you're told there's
Wouldn't you
insurance.
Wewe unajua
Wouldn't you
insurance
love
ya
to be
ndege?
able to say, I own a plane?
Third
Sisi
party
watu
ni
wa
2
Subaru
million. Wewe ni
tumefanya.
nini?
Tumekufanya nini?
There's something about you, Subaru, on a
Amina,
single.
as
We are
Amina
fan.
already upgraded
We are
from
fan.
Subaru.
Aye,
And she's
Anita,
over here
Anita,
giving
Yeah.
stories.
Anita,
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Anita.
babe,
Hey, I tell
babe.
your mom. No, I tell her. What is happening? So,
Not Peter Kenneth moment.
we
but
can't-
there's something about you, Subaru people. Okay, you're a former Subaru driver.
Tunabambanga.
Nini. Subaru
Tunabambanga.
Probox.
Tunabambanga.
Guys,
Usitoke kwa
Cindy,
kategoria
Cindy,
na
Cindy,
Probox.
Cindy,
No,
No,
the only issue is
Probox
it's
for
auctioning.
majam.
So, si tumeenda huko na 90K yetu,
Hata
and then
shida
someone
yangu.
is like, I'll pay $500,000. You're like, but I'm so confused. Are we in the same economy?
No, they say 95, you start changang. Then you changam mzinga. Kona ngapi?
Shida unajua ndege.
Sonko hashtag.
Hiyo ndege utabai. Lakini pia ita-auctioniwa tu next week. Juu umeshindwa kuitoa hapo. Yaani hiyo ni
Exactly.
trap.
Yeah.
No, me imagine if it means I'll bring my entire clan to bebe hiyo ndege, we park it at my house, which I
Utaitoaje?
don't
Kwanza
own.
license ya kutoa ndege nje ya airport. Sijui ni
You know,
1.5 million. Wewe unacheza.
in Lagos, they stole
Yeah.
an airplane.
You still-
Only in I'm so confused. How did this happen? How did he?
This
What?
is
And just-
Nigeria, anything can happen.
That's very true.
It's in Nigeria, they order pizza from London. Like, you
Oh,
see the way.
yes.
Aki,
Yes.
these Oga brothers.
I know.
They literally,
Dollar or
so
something.
I agree with Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
So you skipped Italy
Yeah.
and you went to order pizza
Yeah.
from London.
Imagine.
Like a plane brings you pizza. Here we
And
are
it
complaining
skips the country of
Unajua nyinyi
origin.
nyinyi mnasahau ni Nigeria. Nani aliwaambia hiyo ni pizza? Exactly. Kwanza watu
No,
wanaona
it
vitu
actually
zao.
is. For once,
Zinakuja kama pizza.
it's not fraud. I know when you hear Nigeria automatically, but for once,
You just think of Roysambu.
Oga it's pizza.
And it's lying to you.
Royce Lagos.
Nani accent tu ni Dr. Foreke. Anatudanganya. Anyway, listen. Now,
how do we leave this building without being shot?
we need to
Honestly.
talk about this. So now, you know, breaking news. We heard about that. We're going to get more info just now as you watch NTV. I mean, who else is authoritative?
It has to be
Come on now.
Factual. Omera.
You know
Because I
yourself.
spoiled my mic.
Hello, please,
Anyway,
employer.
so now we've seen, so my governor, he's,
Aki, your governor.
Team
Aki.
Kiambu.
yeah, so
We've
he's
spoken about your governor and
the
ours a
DPP
bit
has
way too
ordered
much
his
on this
arrest.
show. Yeah.
So him and 8 members, I think, I think of his team maybe. I know one of them is his wife, right? That's what
Yeah.
they said. However, I feel like these things happen, they have the same sort of
Who wants to put
sequence.
money?
They're going
Nothing
to
will
say-
happen to this guy.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing.
He's
Even
going to trend.
CS Rotich, nothing
He'll
will
trend.
happen.
He'll make
Something
headlines
else will
all
happen.
weekend.
We'll forget. His case is going to be in court for the next 45 years.
Ha! 2022, the wife will vie for the governor
And she
position
will get
and
it.
she'll get it.
yeah.
We will forget, and people will come and pray and say, no, 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 she's a woman of God.
And there'll be
You're
people who are
talking
supporting,
trash.
yes.
You cannot talk against God's anointed leader. 2022.
Inaitwa siasa.
Sawa, hatutatoka
So
kwa betting
we're all
now.
betting. I
Yes.
agree. Yeah,
So-
nothing will happen.
so-
This is
Yeah.
Kenya.
Yeah,
If
that's
you're guilty until proven rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think they say 75% of inmates are
580.
young, and from very poor families. So, but if I guess you have some coins. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Shout out to Butita. Butita, I feel like you didn't say anything. It would just say something.
Waseme aje?
Niko na
Nimefinyiliwa
sigo.
lakini nitapata chance siku moja.
Say the truth. You want to say what?
Wamnyonyeze.
Sema.
Wamnyonyeze.
All right, Cindy and Anita. When we talk like this is why we can never buy alcohol for 480, 460. My name is Amina Abdurabba. At 10 p.m. we have a fire show lined up for you. Time now for the news. Thank you for watching. Bye.